Yeah, he's bringing them down to play, alright. Fortunately, I know how to deal with that. Well, I can piece them out, but I don't get anything out of it, which I don't like. Oh, that's right, if I get rid of his cores... No, this is... yeah, this is Reconquest, so if I revoke his cores on... that's a tall order. That is too tall of an order for this war. Might just have to annul his relationship with Ming and hope that they rival each other then. Because him being friendly with Ming is what's hurting me. And there's still the Vijayanagars, but getting them to revoke their cores is a lot more doable a task. He does have a way of just sneaking out with his heavies there, but I don't keep Ayutthaya under blockade here like I do Ming. This is why I need more boats. Always need more boats. I should put a large focus into that next. Next being once this is all done. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Where's the 10th? Oh, you were here. 10 it is then. I still need to upgrade my existing Kattaks to galleons. Okay, so he thought he could take my heavies on. He's completely wrong, but it amuses me. Actually, wow, what the heck was he thinking? He's just feeding me Kattaks right now. And trust me, I am stuffed. Okay, Ayutthaya has decided that they want to get involved in this as well. And truth be told, it's not going to go so well for me. I might want to bring in my lights, just so I have some extra punching power here. And then again, it's going a little grim here. His 10 heavies will evaporate my fleet unless I pull something out here. And I think that something might be superior morale, but no. This doesn't look so good for me. No, probably should have brought in more of my boats. Instead, it was just splat for me. Impressive. How did he manage to beat me? Well, lots of boats, I guess, is the answer. Neither of them went naval. But that's pretty bad news for my blockade here, since I don't have the backing of all those boats anymore. I have all the war score I can get, but length of war is still hurting me. If I held out for longer, then I could at least get them to revoke some cores. Disappointed in myself. Get you guys over to relative safety. Well, I've got all my galleons here at least. You lose nothing by letting this continue to 1820, Jake. Not strictly true. I do want you guys all fully upgraded. Costs me money. Well, I have plenty of that. 10 of you could remain here. I just don't like Ming having freedom with their boats right now. Yeah, I mean, I don't get the peace tick down on autonomy, and I can't integrate Ainu. Which is why I can't just stay at war forever. Wasn't I colonizing this? Why do I not have units there? The answer is, of course, because I'm a fool. And then who's here? Heavy, just one of. I'll get all my boats sorted out again once this war is over. It's a shame that there are so many people that just don't agree with me. Only 10 war score to get these cores taken away from Vijayanagar. I may shift my focus and do blockades there. No, Diviate, your condottieri will not help me that much. They'll just die. Actually, why don't I get everything over to New Hormuz? All my boats, except for those transports I have, are there. Probably because Ming could use his transports to invade me. That's a pretty good reason. And I need you guys over in Izumo to defend from those. An event giving 10 ducats. Excuse me for not being too excited. And a supposedly balanced guy coming in at Vijayanagar. Alright, so here we go. I'm not interested in the transports here, I'm interested in everything else. Certainly not interested in upgrading my lights yet, at least. 13, 10, 10, 2.5. Yeah, but I'm not seeing it worth the money right now to upgrade them all. Okay, still, I kind of want to put all of India under blockade to finish off that war so that I can focus completely on Ming. Pretty sure I said the opposite of that before, but I'm entitled to change my mind. Still gonna have you repair up first, though. Ming is in Japan, Jake. What? Well, Ainu sent them packing. That's hilarious. They're gonna come and fight us? Hoskawan separatists should want to come here and fight us in the hills. Should be good news for us. Nah, it doesn't change the fact they still got those heavies that are ruining my day. Get an admiral, Jake. Yeah, an admiral probably would have helped on the Ming battle there, wouldn't it? Nonetheless, I didn't pack one. Okay, what will I do? I could take these heavies and have them blockade here, have these guys fight anybody up and around here, which I would like it to do right now. I want to save my dip for those ideas, though. And then get my mucho lights to go on a blockade spree to end this horrible war. Nobody wants to give me peace. Yeah, Ainu has better ideas than me, but I'm surprised they're not going out over there and ploughing Ming. Okay, this is kind of good. They're coming to fight me, even though I'm not all that well prepared for them. No river crossing, and they have better shock than me, but we have hills on our side. They have better flanking on us, but I'm confident we have that in the bag. Alright, take him on. I got my lights over here, so let's do what we do. And hope that we don't get attacked. Because it's probably a clever move for them to attack me. Well, not with that, it isn't. And our superior boats could take them out, that's no problem. Not enough if I can't get the likes of Andhra out, but at least that blockade helps in that regard. You might think that my boats aren't strong enough. The problem is that I don't have even more boats. Now that would save me. Plus going over there and slaughtering Ming would help us out a touch. Still, where are those Ming boats? I'm not all that certain. So maybe we should go and hunt enemy fleets in the South China Sea. They'll be hiding around there somewhere. Probably. Oh, or maybe not. Those are just transports, though. Even I could beat those transports. I wouldn't arrive in time, but they're going to go to Mutsu. And I can also go to Mutsu. Doesn't matter if my front line is made of paper mache, because my back line is made of cannon. Well, I say that, and I'm just going to die for those words, probably. Boy, so much naval warfare in this game. It's unlike anything I've played. I don't even need to wait for this. I'm just going to go over and ruin their day. But getting peace out of Vijayanagara is... well, it's getting closer. I can get rid of their cores on me and then hopefully they stop bothering me for that island. I don't know where Mutsu was as mountainous as it is, but at least this will put an end to the Ming army here. And Ming is slowly but surely starting to see that fighting me is not the best idea. Expensive, but do I even need that? 10 years of naval disarmament, but I don't want more diplomatic tech, I want more maritime. Which seems more like me. I also want more spying on France. Jake, why must you Scots ruin Paradox and make Rights of Man be unreleased until way on October the 11th? It's what we Scots do, we ruin everything we touch. Especially Scotland. Just grab a cog and sink it, it's the most inferior of all the boats. Take this back, and then soon, very soon, Ming will be sick of this war. If I still had my blockades going on them, they'd probably be out by now. And then I could 1v1 Ayutthaya, force them to release Malacca, then probably not have to worry about Ayutthaya ever again. At least hopefully not. That's what I'm going for. Is France still the emperor? No, Liège is the emperor, and there are soon not going to be an empire. You guys got pummeled, didn't you? I think I'll have you rest up in my own province. You'll be able to repair that bit faster. Repair, probably not the best word to use for troops. Some people think I'm impersonal here. Give them the turn of the month, and then... ka-ching. Yes, Russia could very much be our friend in all of this. That said, it'll have to wait until after war, and I'll probably forget, but I still plan to do it. Close. Very close. But for all this effort, I'm going to want more than just those cores taken away. I'm going to want money to pay for all those ships I lost. People are again asking for a look at Europe. Read it and weep. Especially the Prussia-Brandenburg coexistence we have going there. And the Battle Pope, who has decided that Austria is an impure shade of white. I thought that was a big Switzerland, but no, it's Pisa. Stretching, and stretching some more. Morocco and Portugal being at odds is really helping me colonially. Excellent. Man, just things are going well. Take yet more of this land just because it's land that Portugal is likely to have the range on. And having units stationed there will be will make the trigger possible to get native whatsits. That word that I really don't like. Alright, I'll be able to get Andra out of this soon. Although if I just held out a bit more, I'd be able to get more money out of Andra. Or at least something out of Andra for all my troubles. I don't really need to pay my army. Oh, hello Korea. I was just thinking about how much I'm glad you're also fitting in this. Well, I can get more than just resilient state. I can get optimism. I know I really wanted the next tech, but getting monthly war exhaustion reduction is priceless. Especially in a situation like this where I'm having long, drawn-out wars, whether I want them or not. And I don't really want them. Passes the time whilst I go and eye up Japan. But I'd still really rather not have this situation with Ayutthaya. Nonetheless, soon Ming will be happy to get out of here. Very soon, in fact. Same with the Indians. I can get my peace out of you now, but I'm not done with you yet. Take Rewa, for example. He almost wants out, and I do want him out. Andra, is it worth it, though? Andra's got some money for me, I see. Just gotta wait a few months, grab that. Blockade Rewa, take what I can out of them, and then move along. Never did state this, and I never will. Well, like I said, I don't want to establish a colonial nation if I'm not westernized. I might do it anyway, though. Because a colonial nation can colonize for me. And this I don't like. I never even considered this, but the colonists are coming from the other side. I'll have to deal with them in due time, too. So you want out, that's unsurprising. I want your money, which may surprise you. Oh, they will give me the money for it as well, that's fine. Get out of my face. Lowers the enemy's belief that they have a stronger army as well. So even though it hurts the war score a touch, it actually gives me more positive reasons for peace. Probably. So here we go. Let's get all of you guys over here. I want to blockade Rewa out of this war. They should know that just holding Hormuz won't get them anything. Reminds me of the first time I played EU3 when I occupied Orkney from Norway and wondered why I couldn't just have it. Yeah, Ming, I want you out of this war. You being here does me no favour, so I'm graceful enough to take that. And whilst Ayutthaya still has a very large army, I would like to go and crush them. Lagor sadly giving access to Ayutthaya, but if I firmly crush Ayutthaya, I won't have to worry about them fighting me again. I'm going to finish off the Indians first, though. Leave behind the heavies, the rest of you, there's blockading to be done. Why would I want your troops to me? Tell me why. Might give me a touch of attrition here, but I don't mind. Let's just get everything we can here. Because unlike... there's a heavy there. I don't think I want to fight it, but I have a lot of lights, so I should still win. Yeah. I'm just that good. Also, this is good. We actually do have better range, so we can blockade here. Jake, if you can get the war score revoking Vijayanagar's cores on Ceylon would be smart. That's exactly what I've been eyeing up since the start here. I still can't get you out of here, which surprises me though. But I can get the Vijayanagari cores gone. I can take a lot of money. So yeah, they all go. It would be nice to release something like Madurai, but Madurai is big. I don't think there's anyone else that's small and has cores here. It's just mad. But hey, I like war reparations out of them. I like that a lot. So I'll take it. Cheers to the loads of money. And you should no longer ever care about Ceylon. Hopefully. I mean, it's different religion, different culture, kind of. It's kind of tempting to convert Vani's culture so you don't care so much about it. But still, it is done. Which means I get my boats back. And, well, I leave these guys because clearly 14 is the magic number. So the 14 heavies can remain there. The rest of you, I'm going to have you heal up over here and then put Ayutthaya under complete blockade. Didn't seem like there was any need for my units over here, so we're going to get ready and storm Ayutthaya. He may not like this, but I have to do it. The trouble is, as I said before, his army is huge. Doesn't help that he has all of these guys hired, but there's no easy way to trap him. And he can just march down and make my life pretty grim. There's no wonderful strait to catch him on. Unless I invited him over to my homeland, but I don't want to do that. This unit here I could buff up, because I certainly have the force limit to do that. Yeah, I can get almost another 20 units. So what do I need? 444, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wonderful. Come on down. Let's take down Ayutthaya. Jake, use your shackles for mercs. Nonsense. Also, Andhra, who I just fought, now wants to help me out, but they also want me to pay, and I am of the opinion of who pays. I'm going to take down Ayutthaya with my own bare hands. Would kinda help my cause if I actually paid my units. Alright, you guys probably also want to get restored a bit. And, you know, I'm a nice enough guy. I think I will upgrade my fleet here. I mean, we won't get even better ones until level 19, so we will enjoy some early frigates. Expensive, sure, but, well, it's already done. And we got like a 20% boost in trade power from each of them as well. They're not in the best province to be healing up, but it's a province. Actually, I think I'll get them over to Pasai's shipyard, because that will significantly speed up how this goes. Okay, I think my ability to spy on other nations has just gone fully down the toilet. I'm going to stop doing it now because it gets a bit tedious. By a bit tedious, I mean completely tedious. So they want peace. That's a real shame for them. I want a piece of them. Jake, how great are your admirals? I would love to roll one, but I don't want to waste the dip on them. But they are at least 1 fire, 1 shock, 2 maneuver. And that, I think, is pretty good. So everyone assembles over here. I'm going to destroy Johor. You are not going to take it. You see you have Lang Shang's troops, but bleh. And I still have these galleons. Well, back they go. I could even really just mothball all of the heavies that I have. Got all my transports down here. You guys just need to repair up before we can get blockading, but there's no real reason to wait on sieging this guy down. And if he does come to attack, then I can beat him back since I have Tech 19 and he only has 16. It'll be expensive on the manpower, no doubt about that. But my guys are tough, they can take it. Morale of Navy, why not? I don't think I need admin focus though, but I'll keep it on. It's dip focus that I want. I want that blockade efficiency, damn it. My point cap is 1398. To the guy that asked. And thank goodness for a resilient state. Just brilliant. Okay, we're ready to rock and roll. Don't think... Where is that port? Is it here or here? It's clearly up to the top. The province has 11 development, so it needs a total of 3 ships to block it out. I think half of you could go on mothball whilst the other half keeps blockade going here. Which means I don't need you guys to be on blockade duty here. Well, kind of. Okay, here's a question. Do I need heavies up in the Gulf of Siam? The answer is abso-freaking-lutely. Pretty much all of them. Because that's exactly where his fleet is. There we go. He is massing up here. Which is pretty bad news for me. I hope I can take Johor and then start marching through. Cheeky left 5 heavies mothballed, I am well aware. Right, he knows he has a lot of troops, he just doesn't think that he can manage to take me on with them. And he's right, he really would struggle, but he might win. Because again, my troops are made of cardboard. Jake, do you have New World Charters up? I haven't been paying attention to my estates for a while. There's that Inquisitor I wanted all that time ago. Where was he? But you were asking about New World Charters, right? I believe I already have that going. And I will have for another couple of years. Decent amount of war score, but I need more if I want to do what I want to do with him. And that is specifically get rid of Malacca. I could get rid of his cores on me. I could probably do that already. Yeah, I could. But Malacca is a little more important to me to spit out, because that'll completely remove our border. And I can remain pretty friendly with Malacca and with Lagore. Maybe even ally both of them, so I at least have a bit of strength in the region. Ayutthaya would come crushing down with Ming yet again, though. Well, maybe Malacca would be kind enough to give me their trade power, for example. Point is, I still want them released out of you. The bigger problem is I probably won't be able to do that because of Call for Pizza. Regrettable. Alright, let's carry on. From battles helps, but only to a degree. You might need dip focus. Oh man, I forgot I was integrating Brunei, and that is starting to hurt me there, isn't it? We have great dip coming up, but at the very least I will stop focusing on admin. Not quite ready to YOLO my way up north, because he has a lot of troops. He's got a lot of troops. I send some heavies up there to help out.